from Antiverse 42 or no? I am not sure. There's a guy standing on the... Supposed to do the decent thing. There. Yeah, finish him off. I ought to come back here at some point and get the refined carbon. But for now, whoa, wait a second, what is that thing doing here? That guy's from Flat Hill. This isn't Flat Hill at all. Why is that thing here? Let me go down here. I found, yeah, another one of those. Giant stomping skeletons, but they're the smaller versions that I had to sort of dodge. And wait a second, what is that? Okay, I was going to ask. Actually, no. I think I have been here. I hadn't. Where is that guy? Stationed over there. Well, that door's still locked. Escape route, such as it is.
Here we go.
I'm itching to know what kind of shotgun he's using. Clearly it's a more advanced model than this, the antique, the museum piece that I'm using, but... Let's see. If only I knew how to get my hands on one of those advanced shotguns, the ones that use more than two shots. Okay, yeah, I have been down here before. Relatively unique. grab as many of these coils as I can. I'm not sure what to make with them just yet, but I suppose I'll eventually find out. Wasn't there somebody stationed here? Come to think of it, I've been here before, so maybe there wouldn't be, at least not like right now. Up here yet? No. If I had, that door wouldn't be locked. But I have been in this area. I just came at it from a different direction. The stomping sound of a giant stomping skeleton, or at least a mini giant stomping skeleton. I should know what it was doing here. How do I bring it? I'm gonna have to shoot one of those things down. How would you do that anyway? Use a landmine. I actually heard it humming to itself. I can sort of see where it doesn't seem to be a safe route from this area. A shotgun just won't cut it, though. There's that robot again. Was it launching like explosives at me or something? think I sort of advanced. I need to go further. Two of my destinations are nothing but in here. So let's see where this elevator takes me. Always use more salt, but I think I'll just wear the hazmat suit just for the sake of creating more inventory space. Okay, well, let's read this email terminal. Shouldn't be too much of a headache. We've started installing the photon receptors in the neutrino detector. Excellent work from your fabrication team, Sarah. We're very impressed, but we're going to need a lot more. Thanks for the feedback and noted. In the meantime, the reservoir conditions are horrific. The receptors would work a whole lot better in clean water. Tell us if you want us to prototype a large-scale water purification system. Yeah, there's complications there around ISO 142. No one's quite sure how altering the reservoir's water content would affect it. It's suboptimal, not a pun. The glowworms. Hey Steven, quick question. I was in the dam doing some work with 0142 this week, and I noticed something. Have the glowworms been moving? I swear they've all moved since I was here last. Have you noticed anything? By the glowworms? No, Daria, they're worms. They glow. That's what I noticed. It looks like they've bunched up. I'm almost sure of it. I wish I'd taken some pictures to compare. Focus on 0142, Daria. They're just glowworms. Watch your head. Maybe it's a hive mind? What's that sound coming from under the dam? Did you guys start up some new machinery I'm not aware of? We don't know. It's halfway between us and we only hear it at random intervals. What do you mean, we don't know? This could be a structural concern. Yeah, maybe. Look, I don't really want to talk about it over email. I'll come to your office. And by the way, nobody is identified in this conversation. Kath, I've been looking at this plant from the reservoir, the dimweed. The most remarkable thing about it is it seems to grow at such low light levels, though I suppose we shouldn't discount the illumination from ISO 142. Interesting, but it's called murkweed because the water is so murky. I'd say it's more dim, so dimweed. And testing it suggests it's actually edible. More journal entries. Well, the lights may be off, but doesn't mean I can't hold a conversation with what's her name over there. Although I do have to find out how to get over there first.
Do you, Abe?
I wondered where they got to.
This is worse than the time.
You quantum entangled us? Or the time you shrunk me to the size of a bagel?
Where's the LAC? Can't exactly talk with anybody until... Ah,
You know, sometimes, Janet, you can be very pessimistic.
Oh, I'm sorry, Abe. I left my tap shoes in Flat Hill. Remember Flat Hill?
I remember Flat Hill. What it's got to do with here?
I think we're nearly there.
Do you, Abe?
Finally.
Janet, you know, I don't think this is the way out of here.
Oh, look who it is. Hello?
Touché. About that electropest of yours.
Well, I've had a good look down here, and...
Abe, this submarine isn't going anywhere.
So that's where they ended up. I have in mind to stick an electropest on it. See if he can deal with it, but that's neither here nor there. Why do I not have a hazmat suit? I should be wearing one. If that thing's somehow gone, I mean, I do know where to get a replacement from, but well, I know who's firing at whom here. I'm pretty sure it's the commandos at that giant stomping skeleton, which isn't a composer because it's too small. So it's a miniature giant stomping skeleton. Still don't know what it is. Okay, I imagine it's a little bit past my bedtime, so, yeah. Charasphere. A grenade. Although the properties of entities and items from Antiverse 39 are still poorly understood, their effects are obvious. That was a nice little shot to throw stuff. I'd need to test fire it. Which is something like that. And I will also need to put my gears and motors somewhere. But what to use them for? Well, first let me read the... actually, no, I'll get back here in case the LAC shows up. Alright, let me read these journal entries. The Darkwater Beast. That's not a picture. As with all specimens from Antiverse 42, ISW-23 is predicted to outgrow the largest megaspecimen facilities currently available to Gate. While the final extent of the subject's growth is unknown, specimens exceeding 50 meters in length have been reliably reported by field researchers in A42. GISP guidelines stipulate hydrocontainment dimensions of at least 80 by 15 meters for specimens under 15 meters. All researchers must be accompanied by gatekeepers or other staff trained in the defensive use of EM emissions devices in the range of 100 electron volts to 100 kilo-electron volts. Under no circumstances should IS-0023 be fed outside of the clearly defined weekly schedule. Yeah, the Tarrasque is also from Antiverse 42. So, reservoir growth. According to the official incident report, a fragment of 0142 was accidentally dropped into the Cascade Reservoir during transport to containment. Due to inaccurate inventory processes, this was only determined several weeks after the fact. By this time, the organism had already grown over an extensive region of the reservoir. All subsequent events to eradicate IS-0142 have proven futile. Originating in Antivirus 13, IS-0142 has been theorized by Dr. Wakeman to be a biomechanical computation device of considerable sophistication, and possibly an artificial life form in its own right. But Leak? Sorry, I thought I heard it. Anyway. Where the dickens was I? Alright, reservoir growth. The subject eludes easy categorization and confirmatory research is pending. The subject is provisionally designated sank. Observers of the entity note that its activity appears to be intensifying at the center of the reservoir. Further, the glowworms endemic to the area seem to congregate directly above this point. And there isn't anything else there. So while we're thinking about things, let's... Yeah, we got like a bunch of new recipes. Like Cascade Gauntlets. I mean, it may be time to upgrade things. Let's see, what would I use in these? Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, the gear. I didn't notice it. 21 armor. Also 21 armor. Really way less. A kit to hotwire an SUV. Of course, the term SUV hasn't technically been invented yet. I think that's an early 2000s thing, or possibly late 1990s. And this is supposed to be 1983. Okay, portal toilet. The most technologically advanced solution to an everyday problem requires lasers to function. Yeah, why I do that, I have no idea. I think it's just a means for people to say, hey, look, I can, at how sophisticated, I can make a toilet.